March 1st, 2002, Moscow, Russia. In broad daylight, a 20-year-old man was stabbed by an unknown person on a bus stop, and some witnesses say that they saw a tall woman attacking him for seemingly no reason at all. In this video, I will tell you about the unique case of Mariya Petrova, who puzzled even experienced detectives by her crimes and motives. So March 1st, just after her body was discovered, police sent numerous squads to investigate the murder. 20-year-old victim was attacked early evening when it wasn't even very dark, and multiple people were not far from the crime scene. Also, a theater was located near that bus stop, so it seemed like murderer didn't really care about being seen or caught. Victim had his throat cut by something sharp. It was done by just one direct and powerful stab. So obviously finding witnesses was crucial, and investigators knew that it should be done as fast as possible, because people tend to forget small details very fast, and soon their memories become blurry. When the first witnesses were questioned, detectives were really surprised by what they heard. Supposed attacker was a woman.
Сидели с друзьями около Варшавского шоссе вечером, пили пиво, и вдруг заметили, что на другой стороне шоссе, на остановке, какая-то женщина подошла к мужчине, и я не знаю, что-то между ними произошло, мужчина упал. Ну, мы как-то не придали этому значения, подумали, что, может быть, пьяный, не знаю. Вот. И только на следующий день, наверное, мы узнали, что там произошло убийство.
So basically witnesses couldn't believe that the woman they saw was the murderer. That's why nobody was arrested that day. Having minimal information about the suspected attacker, detectives used witnesses' testimony and identikit of a woman people saw. It wasn't very good, but all of the composed details like suspect's shoes and clothes were very valuable for the investigation. Then, 27th of March, another body was found. In one of the quiet neighborhoods near Varshavskaya metro station, which is closer to outskirts of Moscow, 60-year-old Nikolai Zhabin was attacked right on the street and killed by a stab in his neck. Nikolai was attacked in the evening, and everything was very similar to March 1st murder, from the time of the murder to the type of the cut that was left on victim's neck. Again, some witnesses saw a silhouette that apparently was female. But still detectives couldn't catch the attacker right away, but they already knew that they had a serial killer on the loose, and they seemingly wouldn't stop until they will be caught. Some unknown woman was attacking males on the streets of Moscow during April too, but luckily these attacks were less successful because victims were able to run away. Wounds were not lethal. Police was getting testimony from the survivors and witnesses and tracing the areas of attacks. Undercover officers were patrolling the area trying to identify the attacker among women walking on the streets of Moscow, comparing them to identikit they had. Police also started questioning locals who could have seen someone who looked similar to the attacker, and soon they got a tip. Somebody told police that Mariya Petrova, who lived nearby, was matching almost all of the clues police had. Police visited Mariya. We don't know what kind of evidence they had at that time, but apparently it was enough to consider her to be a suspect. And soon Mariya was arrested at her apartment. At first, police needed to get all of possible information about her. Mariya was 23 years old, and she worked in technological college as a physical education teacher. She was training as a swimmer since early childhood, but never won anything bigger than some local tournaments. Mariya told that after she was sexually assaulted at the age of 20, she decided to end her swimming career, and in the year 2000 she started working at her current job as a teacher. Besides it, she was teaching a weightlifting class during extra hours. Because of her training, Mariya was very strong physically and also tall. Despite the fact that she was considered a good and responsible worker, Mariya never had close relationship with any of her colleagues, and was often laughed at by the students because of the way she looked and behaved. Here is what they say about her to journalists.
А вот с ребятами какие у нее были отношения?
Натянутые очень. Ее ребята не любили. И она, в принципе, их так это... Она, в принципе, никого не любила, очень замкнутая была.
А каким человеком была Мария Александровна?
Ну, такая немножко ненормальная. Сидит, постоянно молчит, смеется, сама с собой разговаривает. Ничего особенного, не кричала на нас никогда, правда. Один раз только голос повысил. В конце уже ее карьеры, можно так сказать. А так вообще на нас внимания не обращала. Так что-нибудь даст, какие-нибудь упражнения и все.
Ну, вообще она была очень таким странным человеком. Ходила всегда, вот у нее мужская походка вообще. Ну, была так, скажем, как с мужскими замашками. Вот. Любила очень, как... Это как отжиматься. Отжиматься любил.
Домой возвращается, юбка вот такая вот, там каблуки такие немеренные идет. Ну, вообще так это... Прикольно так смотреть. Над ней очень многие издевались насчет этого. Ну, просто так, ну как.
Все машины бибикали на улице. Но она всегда так улыбалась всем. Ручкой даже иногда могла помахать.
As you can see, Mariya wasn't really beloved by students, and this maybe caused her to feel insecure or lonely. At the time, people around didn't know for sure if she had some kind of mental issues or she was just a strange person. Right after being arrested, Petrova started testifying. She didn't deny the murders, but she said that what she done was mostly self-defense against men because she felt unsafe when they spoke to or approached her. Maybe this behavior was caused by schizotypal disorder. Mariya was diagnosed with it in early childhood and was under psychiatrist's observation. Schizotypal disorder is connected to high levels of social anxiety, derealization, and unconventional beliefs. People with this disorder feel pronounced discomfort in forming and maintaining social connections with other people, primarily because of the belief that other people harbor negative thoughts and views about them. Mariya also told that when she was younger, she was taken advantage of by an older drunk man, and what she did was her revenge to them. As she was afraid to punish her attackers, Mariya found victims among men on the streets. Her second victim, 60-year-old man, was chosen by Mariya because, as she said, an older colleague was harassing her at work.
У меня произошел конфликт на работе с пожилым мужчиной. То есть он ко мне проявлял излишние знаки внимания, причем давно уже. Мне это было неприятно. Я неоднократно подала заявление об уходе с работы, чтобы устроиться на другую. Но мне отказывали в увольнении. И вот после того случая, и то, что ко мне приставал этот пожилой человек, у меня появилось желание не на работе, а после работы какому-нибудь пожилому причинить неприятность. И вот здесь, проходя мимо, тоже с ножом, я полоснула по шее пожилому мужчине.
So Mariya, because she felt harassed at work, just decided to kill a random old man who was just unlucky to stumble upon her on the streets of Moscow. On the other hand, students of the college where Mariya worked were protecting the colleague she was talking about, but despite it, their words have shown that he probably wasn't innocent.
То, что человек был на самом деле очень хороший, доброй души и понимающим довольно-таки. То есть с ним были у всех отношения очень хорошие, и у девушек, и у ребят, а с ней никто не контактировал. То есть больше старались общаться с ним, чем с ней.
Ну как? Ну я не знаю, я говорю, я знаю то, что он девчонкам обычно так, мог подойти, так просто обнять, там что-нибудь сказать, там, пошутить, там, не знаю, да. Может быть, она из-за этого подумала, что он там домогается до нее наглым образом, я не знаю. И как она пришла, он тоже, Машенька, все, ходил, помогал ей.
Относился к ней как отец, можно сказать, как отец к дочери. И просто когда он потом об этом все узнал, он очень подавленный ходил все время. Вот, ну, не мог в себя прийти. А потом вот мы пришли в один день и узнали, что у него сердечный приступ. То есть он умер.
After the testimony and evidence were collected, the trial started. Mariya was charged in 2 counts of murder and 3 counts of attempted murder, but some sources say that there were many more of the attacks with lack of evidence. All of the psychiatric evaluations declared Mariya as insane, and she was sentenced to mandatory treatment in psychiatric hospital. Since 2013, there were rumors that she might be released because her condition improved, but there is no official info about it, so she's most likely under treatment to this day. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and write a comment. It helps a lot. And if you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. Bye.